Now the long ride back. Of course, SPV is located on the far side of the gates, and the fuel pumps are pretty well the exact opposite. But do enjoy the job. Show up on time. And competent enough to now be put in charge of other people with less experience. Kind of enjoy that fact. Or I enjoy it's me and the cat. I'll answer the radio, keep myself amused. I normally have audiobooks going on. Back my hearing aids and or geopolitical stuff. Always been a bit of a news hound, information junkie, staying current. Just what the hell's going on in the world. Because ultimately, I don't have much effect on it other than being able to understand it, position myself the best I can through it. Or you can keep whining, complaining, saying, "Wow, we didn't get what we wanted." Okay, congratulations. Getting tired of or hearing every other post, though, that, oh, Canada's being destroyed, or this, that, and the other thing. Okay. Been hearing that most of my adult life. Still hasn't happened yet, has it? And right now I'm cruising along at about 39 kilometers per hour, blistering speed. Keeping an eye on my mirrors, what's going on around me. Only been hit once by somebody who doesn't pay attention to a turn signal on a vehicle that's got a lot of blinking lights on it. But that's the funny thing about hazard lights. You put them on when I'm on the main road, but when I turn, use my signal, the blinky lights, except for the turn indicators, go solid. But people are in a hurry on slippery roads, and they're going to do what they do. I suspect when I get back, they're going to want the sander to go out. That's a quick job. It takes about 40 minutes of actual driving, and you can spend about 15 minutes refilling up the sander, and then a shorter trip back to SPV. But that's up to the shift supervisor and what she calls, bearing in mind that it's going to be snowing for the next 20 hours. We'll probably be back out here again. Overall, I am really enjoying how my body is feeling now. Still getting improvements on my feet. Those one are corresponding to lower back muscles. I could probably come up with the exact technical, medical, biological term for it, but I don't like saying the wrong muscle groups. I know it enough that I'd probably get the wrong group wrong now and then. I do hate being wrong, so I prefer to put it in just general layman's terms that most people can relate to. How well I do that. That depends on your point of view. But out of that, I am now at my leg 100% upright, under my control, 90% of the day, unless different muscles start fatiguing, and then I can feel that whole IT band starting to make itself noticed. That's become a lesser thing as my feet, those things that used to constantly get cramps when I was sitting and doing anything on the floor, to the point that, I'll still get cramps, I'll still get spasms, I'll still get, what the hell are you doing? But the times that I don't have that are more often than not. So, comes to this job. 65 without breaking a sweat, and if I can go longer, probably will, because as far as part-time, post-retirement jobs are, now this is part-time. way my schedule works, might as well be, especially in the wintertime. Change of pace because SPB changes to a less active season in the summer. They still have stuff to do, but they don't need the manning that they have in the winter. So, change job description, start working on buses, should be getting my cruiser written off this summer. Maybe getting some learner's permit for the grader. That'll take about a year. That'll qualify me to drive it, operate it, but not really move dirt with it. That takes a bit more technical course. That I still have that funding available from VAC to take it. One of the recently released Army guys just finished doing it. Transport's a street, but he's got the memo format for what you do to get back to accept it. It's in line with what my current employment is, so it shouldn't be an issue. Although somebody else I do work with tried to get back pay for his helicopter license, considering he was a trucker and he wanted to become bush pilot more or less. Back turned him down, so he's working on game board, I do believe. He's been released medically just over a year now. And we got 404s. Being in the MDO, 5 or 6. Not a bad career path if you still want to keep your toe in the water and dealing with the military. Enjoy a lot of time on your own in the cab, being given overall instructions and figuring out how to do it, and keep yourself used. Big difference when I first started.
SPB to plow.
How I'm able to do it
How's it going, Mark?
physically compared to when I started. That would be it. It took a lot
About how
more
much longer do
sheets.
you think?
And if I'm spending 8 hours in a cab standing up for the first time, generally
Sounds good.
And
About
dead
how much
groans
longer
happen.
do you think?
not so much anymore. And that only comes second place to the realization, actualization, in other words, feeling how my body does right now compared to where it was, and even knowing what I knew coming into this and doing everything I did. There's no way in hell I would have been able to cut short or take shortcuts because I had no conscious control over it. And it wasn't do
Don't
this
worry,
to
don't
get
be
that
too
happen.
fussy with the roads because it'll be snowing
I
again tomorrow
had to
and we'll do it Sunday.
redevelop muscles to function the way that they're designed to. My knee ultimately was my body telling me that my hips, my backs, my glutes, my hammies weren't working the way they should be. Yeah, fun stuff. All right, back here now. I'm going to dump the bucket and pull the truck out of the heated garage. Let me just focus it a little bit. And wait until everybody gets back. We find out what's going on, and there's a good chance we're done for the day. Gonna unlock the pins. Sometimes they come out easy, sometimes they don't. That's what wiggling the steering wheel does. Nope. Didn't work that time. Let's try it again. Now, this one's going to be a bit difficult. Gotta go out and have a look at it and play it by ear until I get her done. Have a good night.